Have you ever met someone who just enters a room and lights up the space like fireworks? Someone whose presence is so commanding that you couldn't help but just focus all of your attention on them. Well, that's what we call commanding a room. While most of us struggle to keep an audience's attention for as little as 5 minutes, there's someone who can totally captivate, engage, and incite an audience for over 17 hours straight. Yeah, we're talking about Tony Robbins, the superstar life coach who pulls it off again and again. Most people who attend his seminars describe it as breathtaking and riveting, not just because of the content, but the way he interacts with the audience and keeps them hooked into their chairs. No matter if you're tired or sleepy, you'll find yourself being highly attentive while sitting or standing in one of Tony Robbins' seminars. He is genuinely an incredible speaker. He engages the audience in a way that when he shouts, he shakes the room, people go crazy, and everyone starts jumping up and down, literally shaking the hall or coliseums that he hosts his events in. Watch this clip of Tony Robbins charging the audience up so much at Dreamforce 2016.
Now I own you! I count to 3, let's clap together on 3, go crazy. 1, 2, 3, go!
So, how do you think he does that, taking a charge of a room like that? Well, there's so much to be learned from both his content and his style. Hello and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we'll discuss how Tony Robbins commands a room, and we'll review some simple tricks that you can employ to capture an audience, whether you're in front of a small crowd or a large audience of 4,000. Let's get started. Keep a vision that's larger than yourself. The number one advice that Tony Robbins often gives to people who want to command a room like him is to decide their vision and keep it bigger than themselves. That means you first need to understand what the people in front of you need. What do they want? And how can you align your vision with their needs? If you're just thinking about accomplishing something for yourself while commanding a room, you won't connect with the audience. You will constantly keep thinking about how you're sounding, how you look, whether you're doing better or not than them. This will eventually stress you out. Just as Tony Robbins said while talking to Inc., you stop thinking about yourself, because as long as you're thinking about yourself, saying to yourself, how am I doing well or not, then all of a sudden you are filled with stress and you're disconnected from the audience. Take in a deep breath. Keep only your vision in mind. Pay attention to how you can serve the audience, and keep on leading. Power poses. Another powerful trick that Tony has often spoken about is practicing power poses. He's a massive fan of them. If you look at any clips of Tony Robbins, he often is in a power pose. Tony Robbins says that your posture, your pose is essential to master. It dramatically impacts people's perception of you and your perception of yourself. Emotional states are contagious. Have you seen a person yawning and then 2 or 3 people around them start to do the same thing? Well, emotions work the same way too. Through your physical postures, you actually change your biochemistry, and this affects other people around you too. A Harvard researcher, Amy Cuddy, published a research paper some years back that pointed out that some poses, such as standing out like Superman or Wonder Woman, for 2 or more minutes can hype up your testosterone levels to 20%, lower your cortisol to 18%, and improve your risk-taking ability to 33%. Just 2 minutes of standing like Superman, and you're all set to command a raving audience.
They did a study called power postures, and they showed that if you stand like Superman or Superwoman for just 2 minutes, it increases your testosterone 20%. It drops your cortisol 18%. That's the stress hormone.
Use the Jesus pose. Have you ever been in a situation where you have asked a question to your audience and have gotten no response? Well, that can be awkward, right? Now, what if I told you one simple trick that can literally force your audience to give you any answer you want? Sounds interesting? You just have to follow a simple gesture called the Jesus pose. So, basically, if you ask your audience a question like, "Can anyone tell me the real purpose of marketing?" And as you ask the question, put your arms out to the side. Just like that, you'll notice that answers will be shouted out to you. Tony has been seen doing this in so many of his seminars. Keep an eye out for it whenever he does that and say, "Gotcha." Get yourself physically ready. To keep your audience attentive, you need to boost up your energy levels too. Did you know that Tony Robbins jumps on a trampoline before his shows to keep himself energized? How else do you think he can stay active during his long seminars, sometimes lasting 17 hours? Before walking into a presentation or a show, you can jump up and down and shake your arms and legs to boost yourself. This will keep all the stress out of your body. Watch this video of Robbins guiding the audience through his morning rituals. Match and mirror. Speaking more on how people can build rapport, Tony Robbins said that a trick called matching and mirroring is the most effective way to build rapport. This technique was first pointed out by hypnotherapist Milton Erickson. According to Milton, if you mirror another person's body language, it will build an instant rapport. You can start this by mirroring a specific nonverbal cue, such as their tone of voice or their pace of breathing. The pace of breathing, Tony says, is the most important one. If you breathe at the exact same pace as another person, you'll feel what they're feeling, period.
Breathing's very powerful, one of the most powerful. If you breathe at the exact same pace as another person, you will feel what they are feeling, period. But you gotta be breathing from the same location, the same tempo. And breathing is magnificent because it really hooks you to this person.
So these were some of Tony Robbins' favorite tricks to command a room. Again, whether you were speaking to a small group of people or a large crowd, your entire speech's outcome will depend on how well you have managed to capture their attention. Start practicing these 5 tricks, and before long, you may have people jumping up and down on their chairs for you too. We hope you liked this video. And if you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell notification for more exciting content. Have a great day. Bye.